Next up, we're going to welcome back David Gans.
Yeah, sorry about the internet. That's one of those phrases,
It's a
uh,
popular one.
yeah. By the way, if you buy a ticket, when you buy your ticket to join us here, you can make there's an opportunity there to make an additional donation. I threw in an extra $5 when I bought my ticket. And a lot of us performers are donating our share of the proceeds as well. So we're doing our best to make Bay Area Cancer Connections a little happier with our work here. Ran into God a couple of weeks ago, sitting at the bar just before my show. She looks exactly like a female version of me. We got to talking about this and that. Her heart is broken, she's been laid out flat. Things just didn't work out the way she planned. She said, I liked you humans better when the wheel was high-tech. You're gonna leave this place a smoking wreck. I said to her, what the hell are you looking at me for? I recycle, and I'm a locavore and stuff. She said, love people more than I probably should. Oh, makes you sad to see use it up so fast. Driving them belch fires till the air falls out of the sky. It breaks my heart to see my intentions twisted. I'd kick some foolish ass if only I existed. God said I love people more than I probably should. You've got some crazy ideas about evil and good. Compassion's out of fashion all around the world. Fundies with their undies and a permanent twist. Don't they know the heathen have a right to exist? Human nature cannot be denied. I meant to lay down the law, but I got stoned and missed it. Oh, I'd forgive my own sins if only I existed. God said, I'm the victim of identity theft. Spiritual robber barons right and left, riding to church on Sunday in their stretch Humvees, telling everybody who to fear and loathe. Never mind the people they could feed and clothe, claiming that the naming of their demons is the word of me. They keep calling even though my phone's unlisted. I'd leave them a message. If only I existed. Some think I'm like Geppetto with this whittling knife, crafting each and every individual life. It's such a narcissistic notion of the way things work and who they work for. I made this world you're riding on in less than a day. I've cranked out several million, each unique in its way. Sent them down, put them in spin, gave nature the deed. Now greed is trying to snuff out reason, and you've got to resist it. Well, I'd give you some help with that if only I existed. I ran into God a couple of weeks ago, sitting at the bar just before my show. She looks exactly like a female version of me. Thank you so much. That's on a record of mine called You Are Here, available at perfectible.net, my online store. For those who don't know, I play a live show every afternoon at 4 o'clock California time. I take the day off from that to do this, which I really appreciate being a part of, and I thank all the other performers who have been so much fun to watch leading up to now. By the way, stay tuned for Noah Lehrman after me. He's a soulful dude. Okay. My baby loved me, and there ain't no doubt. She took me home for supper, but her daddy threw me out. He went crazy, crazy, crazy. Ain't you that drifting guitar man? I said crazy, crazy, crazy. Daddy, you know that's who I am. My baby loved me, and she loved me good. She let me in the back door like she said she would. I said crazy, crazy, crazy. She helped me hide from her old man. I said crazy, crazy, crazy. If you've got jelly, we can jam. My baby loved me, and she loved me right. She said, we'll get this perfect if it takes us all night. I said, crazy, crazy, crazy. We better practice while we can. She said, crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's leave off right where we began. Thank you. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. You think you've lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. It's you she's thinking of. And she told me what to say. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She said you hurt her so, she almost lost her mind. Now she says she knows you're not the hurting kind. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. And with a love like that, you know you should be glad. Up to you, I think it's only fair. Pride can hurt you too. Apologize to her because she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, John.
Woo! The Fab One.
These songs are so much fun. That's my folk music, man. I grew up listening to that music, so it's in my DNA. I might as well play it. Let me see. Oh yeah. I do my angry songs, I do my optimistic songs. This is an angry and optimistic song. Oh well, the man who stole the future has an oil drum for a heart and a strange preoccupation with other people's private parts. They want us to do what they say, but I'd rather live my own damn way. We'll take our country back someday, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Sing that with me next time. Yes, I know it's gonna get better, 'cause it almost always does. I can't say much about the who and how, but I believe it just because day by day our bonds unweave. Mammon gloats as nature grieves. Oh, save us from these pious thieves. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Well, I love the world we live in, 'cause I live in it with you. To be defined by what they buy. These righteous despoilers, these blood for oilers, taking orders from on high. And I don't know whose word I take about this God whose laws I break. I swan dive into that fiery lake. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Well, these dark-end forces are clamping down on us unconforming souls, waving flags and bashing fags and burning truth like coal. Now, I don't know, but I've been told that naming rights have all been sold. Hell is hot and heaven's cold, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse Before it gets better, it's gonna get worse. Before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get worse. Before it gets better, it's gonna get worse. Before it gets better, it's gonna get worse. Before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Well, I love the world we live in, 'cause I live in it with you.
You asked for it.
Thank you, friends. Oh, one more song. Oh, I'll do this short one here. Well, I got 5 minutes to fill here, don't I? I'll do a longer song than that. This is one of my oldest songs. I was living in San Jose in my parents' apartment when I wrote this song, which places it in 1971. After a really, really interesting acid trip that included walking off to the edge of the universe and then sneaking into the kitchen for a spoonful of chocolate ice cream. It was that kind of night. Looking in from outside ain't like looking out from in. There's more like strangers in the park, licking triangles of cellophane with your hands tied off a window pane, suspended from the ceiling in the dark. And I guess the sooner we get wise, the wiser we will be. I'll be as wise as I can get when I get wise to me. Well, I'm trying, I'm really trying. Sometimes I'm too high flying, sometimes I just can't keep from crying. But time is on my side, and I'll be fine. Looking in from outside ain't like looking out from in. It's more like dodging raindrops in the night. 1 minute doing fine, next one trouble. But happiness shared is happiness double. Then it looks like everything's gonna be alright. Sometimes I'm too high flying, sometimes I just can't keep from crying. Time is on my side, and I'll get by. Looking in from outside ain't like looking out from in. You wind up hearing sounds that just aren't there. Like a weather vane that's rusted, just keeps pointing west in gale and gust. My iron will is stronger than the air. And I guess the sooner we get wise, the wiser we will be. I'll be as wise as I can get, and I get wise to me. Well, I'm trying, God knows I'm trying. Sometimes I'm too high flying, sometimes I just can't keep from crying. Time is on my side, and I'll stay high. Thank you, friends.
Thank you. Great set.
Hello, Sprague.